Hi everyone, 15th of November, it's 1:01 in the afternoon here in Australia. It's Wednesday, and here's my latest video blog. Today I'm going to share with you some insight onto another ICO that I've come across. This one I'm really interested in for a whole heap of reasons. I'm a big ambassador for one, decentralisation, and two, privacy. I think they're inalienable rights as a man and a woman, that we should be able to have control of these things. It's no one else's business what we do in life, and I truly believe that, and that should be something that's worth fighting for. And you know, there's so many aspects to life where this applies, and one of the main ones for me is, I think, with the internet, social media, emails, we look at Telegram, you look at Messenger, Facebook, this type of stuff. You know, we take it for granted that we're in a private environment, and that when there's communities involved and we're sharing information, you know, sometimes you're putting yourself out there as a person, and I think sometimes you want to maintain some integrity and some privacy. It could be business related, it could be personal conversation between one person and another, or maybe you've got a private group of people that you would like to share information with. And you know, that's something that appeals to me. I mean, I've got my own businesses, I've got private groups in regards to social media and things like that, where I talk to people, and I'd like to have the confidence that no one else is spying on me or using my information for ill. And I think that's part of this cyber security and part of the blockchain that's so exciting in regards to encryption. So the one I want to do is show you FortKnoxster, and I'm going to do a couple of videos on it. Now, it's just another one of these opportunities, and they do have a pre-sale and they do have an ICO, but that's not what this video is about. It's just sharing with you something I've found and something I'm looking into using myself. So I've got a few tabs open as I normally do. Again, just take this all with a grain of salt and do your own research and see if this applies to you. So FortKnoxster is a crypto community which safeguards all your communications and data. Now, I've actually logged into the prototype. They've actually got a usable working product, which is exciting, because I think if you're going to get involved or invested, or just I suppose getting involved from a usable user back end point of view, you want to actually have a product, and I think that's especially when there's money involved. So what am I going to do? I'm going to press this little button here. I'm going to show you the video. It's only 1 minute 22 from memory, so listen up.
There was a time when the internet was a safe and friendly place. These days, things are different. Today's internet users face online threats like never before. Just read the daily headlines. Here at FortKnoxster, we've developed the perfect secure platform to protect your online communications and data. We leverage the use of blockchain technology and sophisticated end-to-end encryption techniques into an all-in-one communication platform where users can communicate private and safely. FortKnoxster safeguards your communications and data from cyber attacks, surveillance, and hacks, all in one go. The FortKnoxster dashboard makes it super easy to use all of our cool features within a single innovative platform. And our mobile app even helps keep you safe on the go. The FortKnoxster platform is very innovative. Our storage resources are not only encrypted, but decentralized on thousands of computers. Members of our community can earn tokens by providing disk space, effectively renting out their hard drive. To find out more and get started, visit FortKnoxster.com today.
So yeah, there's another opportunity for passive income. I think the fact that you can actually have it on your phone, you can have it on your desktop. There's a portal, and I'm going to show you the portal shortly. This is what I've been looking for, and it's actually something I was hoping I would see in some of the other smart wallets. And I invested in Pillar Project initially for this type of vision, where you've got a portal, and I think this is the future, where you log onto your preferred computer or whatnot, and you go straight into a single-use area, platform, interface, where all your daily interaction is. So you've got your emails, you've got your chat, you've got your bank, you've got your crypto assets, you've got all of these things in one place, completely encrypted, completely private. You can choose who comes into your space and out of your space, and I think that's for me, that's what I'm looking for, and that's why I'm interested in this particular product. Now I'm going to open up some of these tabs. Again, look, there is a token sale, but this is again part of just this entire space. Again, you don't have to get involved, but there is an ICO, and they do have a pre-sale live. They've got the main token sale going on in 8 days, and there's some information here in regards to how many tokens. They've got 135 million, which to me for this type of thing is not a lot. I think some of their platforms have been going into the billions because they look at usability or functionality of these tokens for a broader market share of the market, because there's quite 16 billion people, almost 17 billion people in the world, so there's going to be a supply and demand. But what you can see with these type of things is that you get an understanding of where they're actually distributing their tokens as well. So they've got some details here in regards to 12% going towards the partners and advisors, and I think that's important when you're making financial decisions. If this particular one is of interest, there is a white paper as well. That's the actual, I'm going to just skip that and go back to here. I've got the white paper. I always read these. They're always, sometimes they're a bit exhausting because I've read that many white papers, so sometimes you just get a little bit tired from it, because it is quite a lot of learning and it does take up a lot of time. So sometimes at least opening it up and looking at keywords, and then at least showing some due diligence to scan down and find bits that are of interest. Telegram on steroids. There is a particular phrase here: encryption should be enabled for everything by default, not a feature you turn on only if you're doing something you consider worth protecting. Encryption is the most important privacy preserving technology we have, and I truly believe that. I do believe that we should have full autonomy over everything that is for ourselves, and that's got to do with everything: governance, self-ownership, our banking, our finances, the way we communicate with others, the way we share with others. It's our choice how we share that information, and that's why the future of blockchain, I think, has to be a focus on privacy and move away from what we see at the moment. We've got Google, you've got these crawling bots that take information, and we know that Facebook's not really that private. We know that inboxes and emails are not that private, and there's always the risk of cybercrime and those type of things. But what I really like about this is just the underlying confidence that you can set up a group. Especially for me, I've got a business and I've got some other projects which I want to maintain and keep private, and I want to invite certain people to those areas, and I can openly feel confident that I can share files and information with these people in a format where I'm protected. Now, this is the interface. I just wanted to show you, give you a little bit of a sneaky peeky, and I'm going to probably do a full video on this. I've only just signed up into this today, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I can give you a full tutorial as a professional because I've only just opened it. However, instantly the first thing that I felt comfortable with was it just seems to flow. So it's a left to right type of scenario. You've got all the tabs, which seems to be the way moving forward. You've got your chat, you've got your calling, you've got your files, you've got your groups, your contacts, your calendar. You can edit, you can write notes, reminders, you've got certain settings. You've got your inbox as well. So I even got an inbox here. I've got an email from FortKnoxster welcoming me to the platform and saying hello and those type of things. And knowing, I don't know fully how these particular emails work in regards to encryption. How does that relate when the file or the email is sent to, say, a Microsoft Office inbox and those sort of things. So I've still got a little bit of learning to do, and how that encryption actually works through the internet, whether it's just inwards or outwards or both. I'm not too sure how it all works, but that's just got to do with a little bit more learning from my side. And I think that is all I wanted to do, was just give you a quick glimpse into this particular exciting ICO in regards to a platform that allows you to decentralize and encrypted communication in various different ways. And if this is something worth looking into, and I think as a business owner and as a personal from a personal, individual point of view, it's something of interest for me. So that's all I've got. I am going to do another video on the platform. I'm going to take you through it and go through each tab, but I'll do that separately. So let me know what you think of this one, FortKnoxster. I'm sure there's going to be some competition. I'll be interested to know if there's anyone else who's got something similar in the space. If you do know of an ICO of similar quality and those type of things, maybe put it into the YouTube comments below, and let's have a talk about and comparing them and seeing what's hot and what's not. So thanks for watching, guys, and tune into my next video.